Is that free smoke I see? Give me some, give me free. Give me some.
CJ on 32s and you rocking out with free.
The life of Jerry Bear, man.
Free smoke, 797.
TK's garage.
You doing a budget, man? You rock with me, you need to rock with free smoke, baby.
Mess with free smoke heavy.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy CamelCat.
Beauty 392B.
Make sure y'all doing a free smoke. Hey man, say man, hey man, it's your boy man, real for real, man.
Free smoke, free smoke.
Hey, free smoke, free smoke.
And you're watching Free Smoke.
Are you watching Free Smoke?
Free smoke, free smoke.
Free smoke, free
Smoke.
smoke.
Rocking with free smoke, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Yeah.
To the latest podcast on YouTube, Free Smoke.
Make sure y'all tune in to the Free Smoke family,
Free
man.
Smoke.
What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I'm your boy FaTKaT. We got the Relly Rellz in the building. If you don't know, you're watching Free Smoke Home. News for the culture. Today's no different. We're out here, man. We're gonna grinding. We're gonna bring y'all some news-worthy situations. You know what I'm saying? Now, before we get into it, though, freesmokeofficial.com, as you guys can see, my brother over here, Relly Rellz, got the official Free Smoke shirt on right there. You know, you can find that at freesmokeofficial.com, as I just said. We also got hoodies, sweatpants, and everything else for you as well, man. So make sure you guys go in there and check it out, man, and shop till you drop. You know what I'm saying? Christmas is coming up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you might want to gift somebody something. You don't know. But anyway, let's go to get into it, man. The first thing we got for y'all today, man. Hey, big things going on. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of dope. Hey, by the way, this might give you some inspiration. I just thought about that, bro. It might give you some inspiration. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about Wide Body Nation in that C8 Corvette right there, man. Yo, he introduced twin turbos to it. You know what I'm saying? To that C8 Corvette, man, looking nice and spiffy, man. I know that thing probably sounds like a monster. And hey, man, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are doing a lot of different things to these cars, but hey, that twin turbo, man, gotta be something serious. Rellz, what you think about that, man?
Hey, man, when you take it to that level, I guess he didn't want to wait for the Z06 to come out, man. You know, because it's gonna be a couple of years for that. But even when the Z06 come out, it ain't touching a twin turbo C8, man. Salute to Real Wide Body Nation here on YouTube, man, as well as Instagram, and salute to Silience Performance out of Atlanta, Georgia, for doing the work on that. They work on some amazing cars out there. They've got some of everything, bro. I had the pleasure of driving this C8 right here.
That
one, twin turbo, pre-twin turbo. Okay, when we were just down in Memphis for Scary Fast, back in October, myself and my brother E-Vapors, man, Wide Body Nation, you know, he knew that I had ordered one, so you know, he was like, hey man, you come down here and you know, you could, you know, get the keys and drive it. And we're not talking about like just drive it around the corner, you know, like to go from downtown to the actual track, Memphis International Raceway, because he has a Subaru that he races as well, so he trailered that to the track. And you know, he told me and my brother, man, y'all take that, you know, take it to the track for me, because he raced that as well while he was there. Now, that car was extremely fast when I drove it, man. I cannot imagine what it's like now, because he already had headers and stuff and, you know, did some other bolt-ons prior to, man. But that C8 right there, man, I could only imagine what the G-force is like in that thing now. The launch is gonna be like, man. He's done everything to the car that I think performance-wise you can do, because he got a new intake manifold installed on it, man. Like I said, he already had the exhaust, custom exhaust, and the, you know, the headers and all that type of stuff, man. And that C8, people don't understand how light that car is. You know, he even swapped out the wheels and put some wheels where I think they were about half the weight of what the original stock wheels are on that car. So he's not only taken away weight, but he also really increased the horsepower. And watching that video, y'all got to go watch it and hear those twin turbos in that car, man, because one turbo sounds good, bro, but what's better than one? Two. 2 twin turbos, man. So he hasn't divulged the numbers that it's putting down yet. But me doing my mechanical math, I can tell you if that C8 comes with 495 horses stock, I could tell you putting twin turbos on there, and the Z06 is going to be coming out at about 700 horses. My mechanical calculator says he's still going to be faster than the Z06 when it comes out, man. So if y'all get a chance, man, definitely check it out. It looks amazing. He's got a double wrap on it. It looks amazing, man. And like I said, shout out to the guys at Silience Performance down in Atlanta, Georgia, man, for hooking Wide Body Nation up with that amazing kit. Bro, they do everything. They had about, when I seen the video, they had about maybe 6 or 7 GTRs in there, man. They had like 3 Porsche, the GT Porsches in there, Lambos in there. They work on nothing but performance cars, bro. So it's crazy, man. They had a Lamborghini Huracan. All 4 wheels had beadlock wheels on it. What is that, bro? It's crazy, man. So big time salute to Wide Body Nation and Silience Performance, man.
Hey, big time salute to them, man. Yeah, I can't wait to see what's going to happen with it either, man. And you know what I'm saying, what kind of, you know, seeing this thing perform, you know, on the track at some of these other events and stuff like that that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be the real thing, is seeing this thing on, you know what I'm saying, on the track. Obviously, he takes it to the track already, as you mentioned. Yes. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of damage he could do with it, you know what I'm saying, now that it's all set up. So big time salute. Big time salute to Real Wide Body Nation. Hey, the next thing we got for y'all today is, you know, this has been talked about a lot over the last month or so, month and a half. And hey, you know, we didn't really hear nothing from the individual who was at the forefront. And hey, man, he just sat down with another key, you know, big individual, man. By the way, big time shout out to Charlamagne the God, man. Like, you can love him or hate him, but hey, man, you know, the guy, he's really been putting himself in positions, man, where he's starting to get a lot of these exclusive like interviews and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, where kind of like an Oprah back in the day, you know what I'm saying, everybody wanted to hear from certain people, and, you know, it was Oprah was going to get that. Charlamagne the God, man, Charlamagne the God in our culture and our demographic is setting himself up, or he's setting himself up to be that guy.
Yes, sir.
Anytime that there's a big artist or something like that, whatever that you kind of want to hear from, especially if something happened, Charlamagne the God, you know, he's starting to be that forefront guy where people want to sit down with him. You know what I'm saying? So love him or hate him, you know what I'm saying, that's just the facts, and you know what I'm saying, and that's what's going on. But anyway, with that being said, again, we talked about this particular individual a couple weeks ago. He had a crazy concert that resulted in the death of a few people. Rest in peace, and condolences to the family. And you know, and again, nobody really heard anything from him and what he had to say. You know what I'm saying? So here we go, man. Charlamagne the God, you know, had the chance to sit down with Travis Scott. Man, he kind of broke his silence a little bit about what happened in the actual, you know, in the actual world, the concert. It was pretty dope, man. But you know, Rellz, what you take from all this?
You know, man, I kind of wish Travis, like, you know, would have came out like this a little bit sooner. I know they got to work the logistics and talk with lawyers and so forth and so on, man. A lot of times when tragic situations happen like this, I know he posted on his Instagram and stuff, but you've got to come out and you got to do something official, like within the week of what goes on, man. For him, and to know that he's trying to, you know, I've seen news articles, he's trying to get his name removed from the lawsuits that's going on, and that, man, like, it's still muddy water for me, you know, right now. You had, I think it ended up being 9 people that ended up passing away total at the concert, man. It's tough, man. He's gonna have I think he's got a long fight ahead of him when it comes to those lawsuits and stuff like that. But you know, like you said, salute to Charlamagne the God, man, for actually getting that opportunity to let him eventually, you know, speak his piece on how everything went down and you know how it affects him and what he's going through right now, man. Like you said, Charlemagne is that new Oprah for our culture, essentially. Salute to Monk's Corner, South Carolina, where Charlemagne the God is from, and the whole McKelvey family out there, man. So I actually went to I was stationed with one of his folks when I was stationed in Atlanta, man. So but Travis Scott, man, I don't know, bro. Like, this is a tough one, man, because people are going to the videos and saying that he didn't try to stop it. Then some people are finding videos where he did try to stop the concert, and it's I think it's still a mess, man. I don't think nothing is on the way to being resolved yet. I don't want this to totally be about money for the families. Right. I understand you want justice, but a lot of times justice isn't a dollar bill, because paying you whatever X amount of millions of dollars is not going to bring your loved one back, at the end of the day. So we have to understand that, things in life do happen. Folks don't know this story about us in life has been written a long time ago, and what's going to happen is going to happen, but I don't think we should try. And on the other side of it, I don't think we should try and totally ruin him without knowing 100% everything that was going on, because bro, you had the people talk about, man, this was a ritual and all this stuff as well, so man, it's I know it's tough on the guy, man. I'm glad he was able to sit down and speak about it in the type of manner that he was able to, man. But it's gonna, like I said, the water's still muddy for me. It's gonna be a long road, and we're gonna have to see what happens with this one, bro.
Hey, listen, 100%, man. I agree with everything you just said, as usual. And man, like I said, we just got to see where it leads. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sure he felt good to be able to speak again, his piece,
get it off his chest.
Get it off his chest, exactly. And especially as somebody who, it looks like him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's somebody in the media world that I could talk to, who's not going to necessarily judge me. You know what I'm saying, off of what I'm saying right now.
Absolutely.
Again, you sit down with anybody else, you know what I'm saying, who's not of the culture, and
what'll probably happen.
Yeah, and you got, so you got to be careful. You got to be careful what you're saying anyway. But you got to change up. You're just not comfortable. You're not you.
Absolutely.
Right. So again, salute to Charlemagne the God to be able to provide that outlet to to people of the culture, man. At the end of the day, and shout out to Travis, man, for even because he could have stayed quiet still. He didn't have to come out and say anything.
Nope.
He didn't have to come out and talk. He could have just let everybody else just assume what they want to assume, and he working everything else in the background legally. You know what I'm saying? But and talk about it, 10 years later, once everything is dead and gone. I'm sorry, that's probably the wrong.
Yeah, that might not be the right choice of words. Once everything has settled,
hashed out and settled. Yes, I'm sorry. Literally,
Mm.
I did not mean that. I was not trying to make a joke.
Yeah, no, we know you ain't mean that, bro.
Yeah, so definitely wrong choice of words. But you know what I'm saying, man. So yeah, man. So big time shout out to Travis. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're saying that he could have come out sooner, but he didn't have to come out at all. He didn't have to say anything at all.
No, you'll hurt yourself though when you don't come out and say that. I think you'll kind of hurt yourself. But like I said, I would have liked for him to come out. But when you mentioned that it had to be the right platform, I really feel you and understand that aspect of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, hey, big time shout out to everybody. At the end of the day, man, as Charlemagne always says, you know what I'm saying, lots of healing energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
To everyone involved. And you know what I'm saying, hopefully everyone could kind of, tragedy is always going to be a tragedy. That's never going to change. But hopefully everybody can heal and move on. And you know what I'm saying, hopefully live a well abundant and productive life. You know what I'm saying, once everything has been settled. Hey, that's all we got, yo. Rellz, what we got for announcements, brother?
Hey, man, coming up next year. Yeah, next year. We talking about next year already. April 9th, 2022. We got the next big showdown going on in Dallas, Texas. Demonology versus Dunk Master, man. It's going to be the next thriller in Manila. It's going down. So make sure you stay tuned when we get that official flyer here. We'll post it here on Free Smoke for you. And also stay tuned because the next Gap Fest is being scheduled. So once we get on the dates, place, times, and all that good stuff, we're going to let you know here first on Free Smoke. I promise you that. So stay locked in, hit that wonderful subscribe button, turn the post notifications to all so you'll be notified of when we drop every video during the week as well as our lives on Sunday.
There y'all go, man. Y'all heard the man. Go ahead and do it. What you hesitating for? All right, man. That's all we got for y'all today. Man, we appreciate everybody who's been rocking out with us, man. Again, all of our day ones, man. All of our day, whatever y'all, day 300 or probably 400 and something now. We appreciate it. Appreciate everybody that literally rocks out with us every single day, man. Watches all the videos and also comments on every single video. We see you guys. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody's having a great lead up to the holidays. You know what I'm saying? To Christmas and you know, and again, just hope that everyone is out there, you know, living the best life they can. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate y'all one more time. You know how I do, man. Yo, bless up to everyone out there. Big time salute and shout out to the Free Smoke Squad. If you don't know, you're all watching Free Smoke Home. News for the culture. That's not what I say, right?
Hey, man.
What I said then.
Hey, you got me, bro. You got me. Yeah. That'll work. Y'all have a wonderful holiday.
hey, listen. This is stated in the video too, because hey, this is what happens, man. Sometimes you get break for. Hey, listen, I'm getting old. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, hey, shout out to the Free Smoke Squad. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, watching Free Smoke Home. News for the culture. Oh, we do this for the culture. That's what I say. We do this for the culture. Yes, sir. We do this for the culture. We out of here. Salute. All that stated in the video. Just so y'all know, it's real out here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no cut. Hey, I'm on my 32 gang vibes right now. It's all stated in the video. And we out of here, man. Later, man.